Hey everyone, welcome to Chess on the Brain. It's been a little while, so I'm going to do some Fischer Random Chess or Chess 960. I missed that tournament earlier today, but figured I'd just get some in now. So probably 5 minutes with 5 second increment, have a little time to discuss the strategy, or else maybe I kind of like 3 minutes with 3 second increment as well. And just wanted to give a little announcement too. So two of my students, Jesse and Zahir, they won the DC State Championship for the K through 8 and the high school section. So they basically cleared it. This is actually a fundraiser about it. So if you want to help out, we have $625 so far of a $2,000 goal. So people in the community have been really helpful. And let's see if hopefully it's not blocked, but support to the two DC Chess Champions trip to Orlando. So it's in Orlando, Florida in August. And yeah, Jesse and Zahir for elementary or K through 8 in high school. And they won all their games, and Jesse had a good blitz off in the last round and ended up for tie breaks ended up winning his. So yeah, it's going through a non-profit. So if you're from the U.S. and you can get tax deductible through Chess Girls DCs, they're basically just getting the money, and then they're able to to funnel it toward for the trip for the students, 100% of it. So yeah, wanted to mention that, and really proud of my students to see them do something like that. Make sure we're good to go. Looks like it's orange. Maybe not. Maybe the TV is taking away some of the streaming, but hopefully it works out. Let me know if the quality is not good though. So let's challenge somebody. See if we can get a game in. Usually Kostas from Greece likes to play. Let's see if Kostas is on. Otherwise, we can always do Crazy House too. That's pretty fun, but my favorite's Chess 960. We'll do it. I'll try 3 and 3. Maybe that's too long for some people. Nobody yet. Oh, we got some, yeah, couple of casual Crazy House players. I guess we'll warm up with a. Oh, we got someone. Okay, Dr. Juan Mozo, 1693 unrated though, or provisional rating. Okay, so I always look for where the weakness is. A2, H2. Can we attack them? No, those can't be attacked yet. So let's just put something in the middle. Let's start with. Actually, I feel like doing this. Let's start with this. Kind of supporting E4. Yeah, I'll probably play E4 next. Let's see what they do. With those two, chess 960 is not much different in terms of strategy from regular chess. Just get your two pawns in the middle for the most part. Although sometimes you want to kind of strike at their center, but that's hyper-modern chess. So it's either you take the center, you fight for it, or you just let them take the center and you strike back. Well, it looks like we could take the first pack at the center with start attacking it with b3. We have to watch out though, because they have bishop. No, they don't have that. If I move the knight, they have bishop a3. It's always convenient we have your bishop already on the diagonal, so we can just attack that and look beyond to g7. In some cases, attacking here. So far we have symmetry. Okay. Queen h5 is kind of tempting, because that would attack this and it would attack this. No, it doesn't really attack it, at least not yet, because if you take, then you're going to get hit with rook h8 and trap your queen. So it's not that it's not just to get that, but it is a little annoying because we get to strike first on e5, and they can't go queen h4 because we just take it. Then they lose their protection here. So I'm kind of tempted by queen h5, and it's just kind of just going to sit there for a while. I don't see it being attacked anytime soon, other than by knight f4. But then we really might be able to take, because they wouldn't have rook h8. If they move that knight, or if we can induce them to move the knight, let's say to here, then we would take here, and they can't go rook h8. So they defended. Knight f5 is always in the air. But again, we want to get queen h5 before we get queen h4 because it's so active. Let's see. We could play royal. Oh wait, now we can actually get the bishop on h6. Then they go rook b8. I don't know. You have to judge the value of the rook being on. I mean, I kind of like it, and then we can, if we want to go bishop b5, then we can go bishop b5. I don't want them to play b5 and get my bishop trapped on a6. I think knight f5 is kind of interesting. That's a move. Yeah, I like that. Especially because now queen h4 becomes more of a possibility. So we just kind of get our pieces on active squares. Of course, if they move, they could play g6. But again, the second the knight moves, I'm just going to take h7. Let's see, did it improve? It says orange, so okay, it switched to green. Okay. So yeah, so far, knight looks pretty good on f5. The queen's active. Again, we're not going to take that yet. We're putting a little pressure on g7. Actually, in the event that we take, we may even start thinking about knight here. That gets kind of weird. It's going to get a little funky. So let's say queen takes h7, rook h8, knight takes. King has to go up, and then the knight can check again. It doesn't save the queen though. It doesn't save the queen. Wait, no. You know, in that line, suddenly f4 becomes enticing. I don't know. This is getting messy. Getting very messy. I mean, I could just play it kind of more standard with something like bishop c4. Hitting f7, because that is a weak spot. And similarly, they may want bishop c5. I think then I might even just do that. But again, by having the actively posted pieces, we can try to get some advantage, because we have a similar position, but with the improved pieces that our opponent doesn't similarly have. So that's where the advantage might come from. They left the game. They just really didn't like knight f5. It was just so crushing a move that they either got disconnected or left or something. See if they come back. It is kind of annoying though, but I don't think it's not something to leave over. They probably didn't do it intentionally. But let's see. So if bishop c5, well now the second the bishop moves though, then you start taking here. Or do they come back here? And then we take here. Yeah. So bishop c5, I think we can take on h7. So this is always kind of up in the air. And if they go h6, then they end up with just weakened dark squares that could be under attack. So I'm definitely happy with the opening. It's kind of, I usually don't like to go for sort of parity. It's kind of equilibrium in the center, but hey, if you get more active pieces, then why not? Okay, they brought the queen out. Well, now they're asking for knight c3 to d5, and then like I mentioned, the bishop a6 idea, it would pull the rook away from the protection of c7. So knight c3 d5 combined with that could be, oh, I see. So they want a castle. I see that. Okay, and they're also guarding. Okay, so we can forget about that for a second. But now here's what we're going to go for. I think bishop a6. We stop them from castling queenside. We take away that option. Now, when they go rook b8, playing for b5, then we go knight c3, right? And now knight c3 covers b5, simultaneously preparing for knight d5. So we can hit them on, okay, they did that, fine. But I don't think that this is going to be pleasant for them to face. Oh, even knight d5 is tempting. Although knight to d5 hits the queen with tempo, kind of forcing it back. Ooh, yes, we're getting that. And then we can take on h7, combine, and then I think. So it's either knight d5 or knight b. No, knight b5 is not. It gets the same. You get the same benefit of that move. And look at that. We're just infiltration with every single piece. That's what I'm talking about. Getting all the pieces on the right squares. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they had a connection problem or something. Okay, well that's better than I often start. I feel like I had a couple of just like awful starts recently. So I kind of like the way the pieces found good squares. But it's just just like AlphaZero. How does AlphaZero play? It maximizes pieces. We already knew that. we already knew that's what you should do, but the computer just through its machine learning, what do they call them? Something tensor processing units or something. Whatever it was, like 500 of them, some ridiculous amount of computing power, playing itself for hours. It only took it like I think 5 or 7 hours. Played itself a bunch of times and then realized, hey, I should maximize my pieces. Hey, material's not that important. It's about piece activity. It just realized how the importance of piece activity. So if you see a move like Queen H5, it's often dubious to do it, but if you can make it work, hey, why not? Okay, let's do someone else. Opponent. So yeah, I might be tempted to play a little crazy house. Those are fun too. If we don't get a bite, we can play some crazy. 15 now, that's a little too much. Maybe I'll do an 8 or something. 15's a bit much. Idaras. Argentina, huh? Maybe they want to play. Maybe they'll go for it. And little yeah. So in case you didn't see it, so it's GoFundMe.com and the slash, or I'm gonna put it in the I don't know if you see it now in the stream, but when it turns into a video, you'll see the link in there. Or you probably just Google I put it on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, so it should show up if you Google it. Support DC Chess Champions GoFundMe, or just look on GoFundMe under chess. It should show up. So 625. Plus, we did receive some private PayPal donations as well. So I think total was like 1675 actually. So as long as we hit 2,000, I think that's a good amount. Because we want to send the families at least one family member each. I think that would be good. Don't want to send the kids all by themselves, right? Have a family member with them, and I think it should be a good event for them. Get to really reach their potential. So let's play this kind of like Dutch style. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I always like that weak square if you give it to me. And then a lot of times I'll like to get my bishop on there. Can't really bother my bishop. I don't see you doing it yet. I don't think there's a rush for that move, but how do we approach this? We can always look for this kind of hit. But I think we really just play on, we could even do something like this, and then later on you could even grip the light squares, hit the queen there as well, and hit that G2 pawn. I think that's a pretty straightforward plan. And there's really no way they're stuck. I mean, they could play A4 if you play B5. But I'm thinking it's either got to be knight F6. Okay, where are their weak spots? I think the weak spot is here, so I think I can develop with tempo. That's good on that. I don't see any other weaknesses, really. We got to watch out for this similarly, but where are they going with that? They're not. Okay, so let's start with this. And then, of course, knight F6. I mean, this is covered, so there's not going to be a hit on that. Okay, they just blocked immediately. Now we can develop the other knight, and our knight, and just start taking aim at this one. See what they do about it, right? And okay, they just covered it. I would like to play for D6 and E5 at the right moment, but I think I'm gonna just play this real tight. Just play it solid. Kind of get the pieces out and not really have to commit any weaknesses here. Now keep in mind, this is a pinned piece. Can you exploit it? Not simple. Oh, I kind of like the look of that. I feel like this is pretty good, because we can look at this as well as this, and then like I mentioned, B5. You might even get A5, I might start with A5, A4 actually. Kind of like the look of that. Well, we could toss in knight C4 anytime, but here's the key. Start with A5, A4. Begin to get the grip on the light squares combined with B5, and then we're looking at all that light square domination here. Let's see here. So yeah, I like the look of this a lot, because now they don't. One of the key ideas was to not let them play A4 when I play B5. I don't need to do B5 right away, but it's just kind of an interesting idea, because, well, it's thematic, it's fitting with the position of getting the grip on C4. Okay. Well, now they have to watch. Oh, they can cover that easily. Let's see. I do like B5. I'm partial to that move. I just think just feels like the right way to go. because queen b7 is very tempting. What'd they do? A3. Ooh, that's a weakening move, I think. I don't like the look of that. But then, now I kind of, yeah, if you give me this move, I will come in here. And then the bishop's got to retreat. Now I would like to see another knight here and then come in here. But I think now they want to come here. So now we just we know what they want to do. And you'll see a lot of high-level chess. You'll see how a lot of really strong players do it. Is they just take away their opponent's possibilities. Now I didn't fully take away their this move actually. But you'll see that restriction, that if you can try and restrict them, it's usually very helpful. So we'll let them get the break in, but you see, we did achieve a really nice knight, and the light square control is still pretty good. And if they play here, I mean, the light square weaknesses are not going to vanish. That's, actually maybe I should have earlier gone here, so that this could have been met potentially by taking here, and then I would take back with the queen. This would have been pinned. Okay, oh, they're not going for it. I think they should have gone for it, but they did not. Oh, they want knight here. I see what you're trying to do. Okay. How do we react to that? Not a big deal, I don't think. Begin with this. I'm seeing this. I'm liking this a lot. So I assume this is coming. Hitting this, but then we're gonna bring the knight here. So when they take, we can take back, and then we're really looking in here to reach the promised land on e3. And our knights are going to be really nicely posted. And for the time being, well, we can also consider taking back with the pawn. This is why I like that extra 3 seconds. It gives me a little more leeway with the getting the time pressure. And of course, I will not even think about taking d2 unless it yields something huge, because that knight on c4 is the monster right here. What they do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hit that. And then you want to take here and get here. Okay, well, I take back with the queen. Yeah, I saw that. You want to play e4? I take it. Oh, okay. Okay, did I miss that? I might have missed that. You know what? I should have taken and sacked the exchange, actually. I could have sacked the exchange. Okay, I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm going to sack the exchange here. Or should I sack a piece? No, I could do that. Give them the exchange. Oh, they don't want it. All right. Okay. Oh, what was I thinking? Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, no, this is bad. I messed it up. Knight takes. I have queen. No, wait. No, queen check is not good enough. It's interesting though. Yeah, but now I gotta watch out for bishop check. Okay. So we're just. Yeah, it's not ideal. It is not ideal. I messed that up. I was trying to sack the exchange, but I should have just. Maybe I should have sacked the queen for 2 pieces, but this is. I'm just down a rook now. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're fighting back. So let's say the king goes back. How do we make this work the best way? I think d5 is probably natural because maybe c6. Let's just stop the bishop. Oh, c6 would have held this one. Yeah. That should be okay though. Knight just wants to escape. Try to be a nuisance in my position. Okay. Let's try to counterattack though. I mean, it's not over yet. Let's get the bishop in the game. Oh, wait a second. It's almost over. Can't trade queens. If I hang the queen, it might be definitely over. So they have to try to get their rook out somehow. We're going to go here. And then, sometimes you could frustrate them by not losing when you're very low on time. Okay, they found a way out. Yeah, I told you. I felt like I had a good strategy going there. And then I kind of just messed that up. No, this is messed. This is messed up. Yeah, not gonna work. Can I create anything? Anything at all? Oh wait. There might be a little something, a little glimmer of hope. And they're, they're kind of like getting a little lower on time. So we'll see how they manage low time. Maybe I get something out of it. You never know. Go back. But still, where am I going? Okay, I could double. I can go to B8. Follow. No, I can't go queen B8 and get forked. Queens. I hope the queen moves. Then I'll sack the knight on D4. There's still some, there's still some things. Some final glimmers of hope. Like if they check, I might sack it. Actually, I'll just sack it anyway. Let's just go sacrifice. Oh, I could have stacked it. Jack. And then hang the queen. Yeah, reasonable. Hanging the queen like that. They missed it. Anything. Can we make this work somehow? Not really. Oh, there's a check. Okay, that's something. Yes, we do have something. I'll take something. I'll take something over nothing. Okay, I hung another piece. Yeah, no, it's over. Very much over. Let's try this again. Yeah, so I felt pretty good about the position for a while, and then somehow it was that critical moment where there were. Yeah, it was when I think I missed one bishop move, and then I just kind of then I lost the rook. But still, I think I should have stacked the queen for 2 pieces because you can often, especially in Blitz, you can often get a lot for that. All right, well, now it's on. Let's get a comeback here. Get a win. Challenge now. They're good. So formal knights. Okay. Well, F4 is natural because also if they play E5, you just take it and they can't take back since you would take the rook. So kind of preempting that, stopping it in its tracks. Again, that restriction. So let's see if we can outplay them again in the opening, and then stick to it. Okay. Now they probably want D5. Well, maybe I want to. Nah, I don't want to buy that. I should just focus on development, I think. Actually, bishop here is a little interesting. Go here. Stops. No, they're not. Yeah, they could get E5 potentially, but I don't mind that. I think it's just going to be, well, D5 weakens some squares in their position, so I think it's going to be about the development here. Actually, bishop G4 is interesting. Kind of like that, because it just stops it. Unless they play that. Well, they're going to have to work for it now. And it's a developing move. This is guarded. And then, it's pretty natural squares for the pieces here. You can bring out knights. Oh, they want to do that. Okay, do I want to take it? I would take it if I feel like I have a chance of really exploiting that. It's not easy to exploit. Takes. It is rapid development though, rather than reacting. Yeah, we'll just take it. Just more for rapid development. I'm not sure if I can exploit that weakness potentially, but maybe we can get a grip on that square later on with. Yeah, this is the way to do it, I think. Just start aiming at it anyway. And then we can castle kingside as well once we move the bishop. But knight c5 is going to start looking at that. I would like to get that. They want me to double all their pawns. No, I'm not going to double all. That would be kind of. Actually, it wouldn't be that bad, but it would take away my move that I want. If I go knight f5, they have queen d6. I don't like. I'll let them double my pawn? No. It's possible. How about this? So I let them take it, because I don't want to lose my castling right if I let them take on g1. That would be a waste of time as well. Now if they take it, I take it, hitting e6 again. They still have that queen d6 idea. Okay, fine. I'll go b4 and queen. Look at this. Now we have queen. Oh, they just defended it. Yeah, I like b4 and queen. Oh, they're gonna hit the knight. I still like b4 though because I can. I'm gonna castle king side, so I don't mind moving these pawns on the queen side. I assume, yeah, I assume I do that. Okay, but we could come back again. We got some space. We got a space advantage here. You know, we can work with that. And knight. I feel like knight g3 is gonna be the way for the knight. And then now, can I hit that pawn? Start with this one. I like that. Yeah, I like that. So I think we could just go straight with queen here. We're already hitting c6, looking at e6. Try to embarrass the pawns a little bit. And you know, if they push, we end up taking it. Well, not to mention you have knight here hitting this. We might just do something like that. They go here. Okay, now we start to infiltrate on the light squares a little bit. So I feel like that's the strategy, you know, just stick with the strategy. Go after the light squares. Plus we have queen c4 as well. They almost have to play... No, e5 is pretty ugly, because then we just take it. And they have to take back this way, and we have a lot of pressure there. Yeah, you know, I think we're just going to keep it on with our diagonal attack. So they have to retreat. Good, we're feeling some initiative here. Now maybe queen c4. b5 comes in. I feel like it's going to yield something. Yeah, it's a little weakening for them. And then queen, yeah, I like that. Making some inroads into their position again. They do have a tendency to like kind of create weaknesses. So if you create a weakness, exploit it. If they create a weakness, exploit it. We can probably play here to secure that. We need to. Not b5 yet. Okay, now they want to have it taken. Yeah, I'll take it. And then stick that on f5. You can transfer it. Maybe it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. That's okay. Because we could take on e7 if we feel like it. That covers e3 as well. Plus we could take the d file. Yeah, taking on d2 just doesn't seem wise for them to do. Okay, they try and kick me out. Well, that's a wiser move. Yeah, it'd still kind of be like a sack. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we're playing an endgame. I bet I'm going to try and catch up on the clock a little bit. But the pawn structure is a little better. You know, it's not... It's close to equal, but the pawn structure is a little better, so we'll try and work with that. Yeah, they pretty much have to go back. And then I think we can go here, yeah. We can take some space and plow through with g5. Why not? Nah. Yeah, that tempo game. Okay, let's finally get this guy in the game. But yeah, we definitely have that space advantage, which I like. I'm not sure about that move, actually. Because I let the knight go in. That's fine. Knight comes in to b5. No, they didn't do it. Just do a little maneuvering. Little maneuvering. A little doubling up. See what they do. Gotta keep your cool under pressure. Although I may have just screwed it up. No, that looks fine. Okay, I see what they're trying to do with that. Oh, I had g4. I missed g. Nah, it's a little loose. Because the knight would have been loose. I have this move because if they take it, I'm coming in. Ooh, what are they going to do with that? Oh, wait. I think I'm going g4 next. This might actually give me the opportunity. Let's just do g4. Why not? Hey, why not? Just pile up on him. Pile up. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm taking with an attack on your knight, so e5 is not going to work. I could have gone e5. No, you know, they go e5, I go knight c2. Do I have any? I feel like I'm gonna have a tactic here. It just feels a little awkward for them, you know. They should play e5 though. I have g5, knight g4 stuff. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go e5. It's tempting. Oh, yeah. E5 is gonna be it. Wait, hold on. I let the knight in because I'm looking at the knight coming into d5. Okay. I know the knight's gonna get in, but no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What are they gonna do with it? Nothing. But that's smart that they moved their rook back. I commend them for that. A commendable move. Why not? Why not? Well, the knight's pinned. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. See, I just kept my calm. They probably thought, oh, he's got 3 seconds left, so I'm just gonna, you know, maybe get something out of this. Knight d5 is probably coming. Actually, we have rook f6 now. Oh no, I don't really like that actually. Okay, no, here's the tactic. Here's the tactic. Yep, got it. That's what I was waiting for, because they're overloaded on e6 now. Bam, winning. That's what I was waiting for. Just keep it tight, you know. Just keep it tight. Winning position. Because then we'll take backward check. That seems to be the better capture. Ooh, they have that. No, they don't. They could resign if they want. And locked it down. And then we'll just take the a pawn and push the a pawn. That's the easiest win. Now they gave it to me. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'll just push the a pawn. There's not much they can run in, but I don't care. It's gonna be a mate. They can resign now. That was a good game. That's a good game. Again, I think that the lesson from that game, it just shows you that by being kind of just willing to go into the end game and just being patient with it, you can get something. Now, if they don't play, I think we should analyze that first game real quick, because that was interesting. The first game was very interesting, and it's important to. Oh, they declined it. They don't want to have a championship round. They don't want to have a round 3. They're like, okay, let's just quit now. Just quit now. Okay, that's cool. Maybe they want to analyze their game. So d4. So f5 was played. F5 was, at least from these games, white did really well with f5. Black did better with the tight move e6. So I played the. But does a lot of people play f4? I doubt it. F4 won twice for white. All right. Actually, I think Magnus played similarly. So hey, watched Magnus's games. Magnus did it. Now we have all sorts of moves. C6 won once by a 18, so similar to our level, 1900s. And this is only, so there's only one game in this database anyway, from this version of the 960. Anyway, I wanted to get to this position after a5. I feel like I'm a little bit better already. Let's see what the computer, what Stockfish thinks. I feel like black has a slight advantage because the weak squares. Yeah, it says -1. It's a big advantage, it thinks. Just look at that. Now look at, once we lock down this square control with a4, yeah. And then I liked b5. The computer was looking at b5 now. Like e6, I was looking at like e6 and bishop f6 or something. But like, yeah, then it settled on b5 as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it. I knew that was bad. I'm like, okay, you've just permanently lost that control of that. Because if you keep your pawn on a2, at least you have the option of playing b3 takes. But once you play a3, you weaken b3, which means you weaken c4 and d5 and e4, everything, you know? So we own the light squares, basically. They have the dark squares, but what are they doing with it? Not much. I'm surprised they didn't even try and do this. wouldn't have amounted to much. But the knight c4 was correct. Bishop goes back, and then queen b7 was correct. I did this. I played more restrictively. Yeah, I was looking at that pressure on there. That's what I was thinking, maybe after d6. So I did it right away, just maybe minimize my advantage a little bit. E6. Okay, that's what I did. Getting a grip on the not the queen b7. Yeah, I mean you want to guard f5. Okay. Yeah, they should. I thought they were gonna go e4, but they went knight there. And then c5. I didn't even look at that. That's not something I would really consider. Or even queen a7. I like to look up queen b6, but this is more tactical stuff I missed, I guess. But bishop f6. Why is it so strong? Yeah, to play e5, I guess. But that's interesting. I thought c5 was interesting. What's the merit? Why is it? It's just chipping away at their center, or what? Let's say takes. So it's actually a sack. Yeah, I like that. And then you get the dark squares after bishop e. That's interesting. I didn't even look at that. Knight g3. Oh, okay. And then you're just trampling the dark squares. And then what? Taking it, huh? I mean, you're gonna own it. Oh, now there's no question about black's control of the light squares. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, there's a lot of ways it can go, but I did this. A similar idea on the. Oh, it actually liked bishop takes for a second. Yeah, I mean, I looked at it briefly. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I wanted to keep my bishop, but if I'm going to lose it anyway, we may as well lose the bishop to the bishop rather than to the knight, and then allow the knight to be the subject of the c5 push, dislodging it with the tempo. Yeah, 97 really minimized my advantage. Yeah, of course. This is like the thematic move. I should have done this. Thought a little too quickly there, I guess. So if they take it, I think I would take with the pawn. There's no need to trade queens yet, right? And then if they go knight g5, no, you just take it because it's pinned. F pawn's pinned. You would just take with the bishop. So then they have to what? Wait, they have to lose it? Really? Wow, that's amazing. If they go here, you just trap the bishop. Wait. What if they go here? Why is that so bad? Okay, fine. So then they go bishop e1. Why is this so devastating? Oh, that's nice. It's a fork. Fork/trapped piece. So if they move it up, you take the knight, and then everything's falling. And if they don't move it up, you just take it. Beautiful. I didn't see that at all. Yeah, so the computer will show you these things that in a blitz game you may just not even consider. But I was still playing for the light square control. Kick this. I mean, it's still good. Yeah, of course. What was I thinking? Of course. Just before this guy's a nuisance, you just take it. Wait, it looked like I was maybe losing a pawn though. But even then, it doesn't really matter. You know, it takes. Bishop takes. Let's say they get greedy for a pawn. What do? You just take the bishop. Oh, that queen cheats. Yeah, I mean you're getting a pawn back, but with and then some, because you're just gonna, well, the king has got to come out now. Doesn't seem decisive. Oh, and you take that. I see. With check, and then it's all and then now you're playing on the dark squares. Actually, I mean you're all over the place here. But yeah, c5 is that's nice. I like that. Yeah, the computer. I used to be more critical of computers, but they can give you some interesting ideas. But yeah, I mean, this is common sense, So first I should have gone bishop e4, and then, so I made like a series of mistakes, and then my position kind of deteriorated. But as I said, even after I screwed it up, then I thought this was wrong. I think okay, the king did take, but okay, let's just say I take here. Oh, I can sack the queen here. Oh, it's not even a sack. It's not even. Wait, I would get. No, it's an exchange sack. It is still an exchange sack. Because I get. Wait a second. No. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? I get the knight. They get the rook. But if they were to take this way, it would actually be very good. Then black's winning. Yeah, because you got the rook plus you already got the piece. But they would take the exchange, and then you probably move your queen somewhere. But like I was thinking some type of sacrifice like this. Okay, it says 1 point something, so meaning not if it's +2, then white has a pure exchange up. But here there's compensation. That's what it indicates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 for 7. But again, the knight is still on c4. You've still got some of those assets you had before, but now you've just lost material for no reason, basically. So I didn't need any of that. Yeah, but that was the key moment. I was even considering, I was trying to even take back this way, but of course that knight, I just have to take the knight, just take the knight. But even before that, just play bishop e4 for this. Okay, let's try and keep some of those ideas in mind. Just I think I got a little too, I overthought it a little bit. So let's just try and keep it a little simpler and see if we can turn that into a win. All right. Is it coming out clear? Oh, hey, Kostas is there. It's been a while, right? It said last stream was a month ago. I didn't even, I was doing it like at least every week. So I was trying to keep it regular, but feel free to, oh, do we play them? No. Lucky 69, 2009. Okay, let's see. Weaknesses. Kind of like the look of C5 here. And then maybe even going for like E5, E6, or trying to get this, or simply D5. Okay, they did this. Now let's go here. So now we're playing kind of like in English, although we hit it first, which means we can get this with a tempo. And they don't have time for that. Yeah, I feel like they kind of, it didn't go super well for them. Similar to the last game. We get that bishop in the middle, playing for the dark swords. But of course they can kick me with F4, but whatever. Okay. Can I take advantage of this sort of pressure? Not really, I don't see it yet. The H-pawn might move. Keeping in mind those AlphaZero tricks with the H-pawn. I kind of like F5. What else? I don't want F6 because then F4. I want to keep the bishop here for sure. It's either F5, maybe D6. That's kind of the solid approach. Nothing really yet. I feel like the advance of the H-pawn has some merit to it. Again, I just want to be first. You know, I want to get there first. I want to be the discoverer of the king side. Let's see. What if I go H4? Okay, and it's a wash. Let's try it. Try and get a little initiative. Got this pressure as well. Maybe some rook stuff. Okay, what are they doing with that? Oh, now they're still trying eventually to get that push in. Okay, okay. Yeah, why not? Get this in. Here. Okay. I don't know if that does that much. Where can we get some pressure on them? Always be thinking that, you know, looking for pressure, looking for initiative. I like F5. I like F5. Because then we can do like this way, keeping the knight out, and then we can also go, oh, they're playing for that. But still, they've kind of weakened their position a little bit now. Oh, wait a second. No, I'll just take it and go back to F6. Oh, then they have that. No, okay, hold on. So since they have that, I'm anticipating that. So if they play here, okay, I see that. See what you want there, go for it. But now I'm ready for this one without knight d5 coming, and I still have that pressure. Plus we get a little kingside play, a little kingside action in there. Okay, I want f3. See, I'm looking at bishop h5. So, and plus the queen on the diagonal. So I'm gonna hit him with h3 first. And then I'm gonna keep that initiative going, you know, keep it brewing. And then I go b6 and then try to unleash the queen. So I'm trying to work that f3, and I want mate. I want mate, that's the goal. Wait, what? Nah, that's not good. That can't be good. Just hang it. Oh, there was nothing to do about it. So, okay, so they're exchanging the exchange. They get an exchange, I get an exchange. Or maybe I don't. Maybe we don't do that. Well, now I could really actually win the exchange if I want to. Because they don't get their fork anymore. I can get best of both worlds. Although I'm not tempted to take. I mean, well, I can take that anytime I want. But yeah, it should be winning here. You just have to finish them off. Without getting too cocky about it. Okay, I like this idea. I mean, they're not doing anything. It's just lost, I think. So let's just keep building up and then try to play g5 and make the knight move and then take here and then get a mate on. And then sack, you know, g5 with a sack on d4 and then get to g2. Yeah, this is nasty in there. Okay, they forced my hands. Ooh, but now we get to take with a check, even better. Plus f5. This is like an ideal Dutch. Okay, so I lost the light squared bishop, but it doesn't matter because I'm still playing for that light square control. Ah, they have that. They do have that. Slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. That was a good move. They're foiling my plans. It still looks good though. Still looks good. Because I'll take on d3 and then I'll take on d5. Yep. Take on d3. Take on d5. Yeah, that's a win. That is a win. We just got to finish them off. We're up 4 points, plus we're crushing their king. That h3 really worked out. I think they didn't see the strength of that. Yeah, they can resign almost. Because I'm threatening to take and get a take or push and win another piece. I mean, win more material. They cover that. Okay. Push. Yeah, it's just winning a piece now though. But they're banking on their extra time, but nah, it's not enough. They had they have that. Okay. So I cover that. You want to go there? I could have gone g5 immediately, but they can't do anything about it really. I think rook d8's got to come because they want to go knight d5 to block. So let's toss this in. Oh, it's winning anyway. Yeah, they just collapsed. They collapsed. It's always nice when your opponent just kind of collapses, gives you free stuff. Although, yeah, we can't overestimate things. You know, there's always some dubious chances that they have. But now we got bishop d4. Yeah, we got g5 in there. And g4 is a wrap. g4 is going to be a wrap. Yep, that's it, because we chase the queen off the diagonal and don't screw this up. And win the queen. Okay, you know, you're not going to win on time. We're not going to win on time because we're going to win the knight now. Okay, now they can come back. Let's see if they get revenge. They'll come back for revenge. They resign. Yeah, I think I had rook check. Yeah. Oh, they ran away. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, that was probably one of my better games in 960. That was fun. So it just showed you the strength. That was a clear strategy. First I played for this one, and then a lot of times you can just get a little something more by pushing that side pawn, you know. And then the idea was to play h3, but the combination of the bishop entering the game. But before I see this is coming, the little restriction, take it, and then h3, and then bishop h5, and then I was like, why are you hanging the piece? But no, they didn't have to hang the piece. They could have. Oh, they probably thought they were going to drop this, but no, they just go bishop e3. I don't. It's not over. Let me see the computer analysis on that. I mean, black has a lot of pressure, but I don't think it's lost after bishop e3. It's the only decent. When it says black's up like the equivalent of a pawn again. But this time I didn't let them off the hook. But what do I do? Yeah, I was thinking to just let the queen out. Same idea, you know. You get the bishop here, you get the queen here. But this is good. It's just going to take a little more work on my part now. That's interesting. b5. Now, of course, if they take it, that's not pretty. Yeah. Then if they take, then you get knight b4, right? You just take it. That's definitely a computer move. Boy, what about just knight b4? That looks pretty decisive, right? And then if they move their bishop somewhere, then you take it, and you're actually winning. Yeah, you're just getting a lot there. Wait, so what is this? Bishop takes f3. If rook takes, then knight takes d4 or what? Wow, 95, forking. And if takes, you got a mate, right? That's a forced mate. It looks like almost a mate. Oh, they have queen f1, but what are we up right now? Are we up the exchange? No, we're up a lot. We're up everything. Wait, queen f2. Oh, they're hitting this. We're up. Is it just a queen rook? No, it felt like it was more than that. Well, because we just took some pawns along the way. But yeah, it's just a bunch of pawns in the exchange. But plus the king is right. So it's amazing how that h3 push just really does a lot there. And then once you're in, it's just lost. Yeah, -4. I did rook h6, yeah, so I didn't even need to do that because the knight move just weakens the g2 square even further. So let's say I did b6 and they try to get greedy for getting exchange. Now probably just knight takes d4 or something. Oh, you clear it, and then let's say they take this one, then you just take on d4, right? But it's actually a forced mate, amazing. Yeah. So yeah, the power of, especially with the queen on the corner, it made a lot of sense to play on the diagonals. First against their queen with the bishop. We want a 5-minute game. Remember to check. Are they in? We got El Magistral 2018. This is kind of a typical looking position, not that atypical. Bishop's in the corner again. Any weaknesses? Good luck. Any weaknesses? B2 a little bit, so we can maybe hit that somehow. Is that weird? Let's play the English. The King's English. There's actually a version of the English which is called the King's English. I think that's when you do like C4 and G3, Bishop G2 stuff against D5 maybe. So it's kind of it's kind of an English slash bird opening on the other side. I don't know about that. I mean, it's kind of weakening those dark squares. So anytime you see any weakening move like that, you want to try to exploit it if you can. Can you hit that? Oh, wait. They might want G5. Let's complicate that. Either G3 or G4. I think I could play... Oh, I kind of like G4 because G4, F4, Bishop G3. So again, it's all about finding the right setup, which enables you to really put some pressure on your opponent on their weak spot. So here we have some clear weaknesses we can already look at. We're looking at D7. We're looking at the dark squares and like here. Maybe this. And I don't see them attacking us yet. So I think F4 is the way to go. But that almost feels more like an typical English stuff. Because it's kind of like on the other side, right? Since the king we're on, let's say that's actually G1. You're playing on the other side of the board with the fianchetto. Kind of like we play C4 and B4 and common in the like ready system type stuff, which sort of. So it's similar. You'll see similarities across these. It's an actual opening. Well, if we do this, we can actually develop with the tempo. So I kind of like that. I either want my bishop here or here, somehow kind of shooting into their position with the bishop. Well, they got off that. But where are they going here? Maybe I think they should play this move. E4 is really aggressive, but I don't know. I think I should prepare to castle. They want a castle too, most likely. How about queen c2? Keep it tight for now. And then we can castle queenside. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll both castle queenside. We'll go from there. I'm not sure about that move. Seems like a waste of time. F5. We want to play... Well, how do we do this? E5 at some point? Oh, we can still toss this in. Provoke it. I mean, I'm happy with F6. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because I'm thinking about getting F5. And I think really here's where we really squeeze them. Get a good squeeze on the position. Because we can play for F5. And again, that would be like playing kind of C5. Just since it's like on the other side of the board. Okay, but now that opens up their bishop. Okay. Did we just keep going? I mean, let's just go for space domination and see if we can get away with it. So this enables me to play F5 as well. First we kick the... Oh, really? That's fishy. Oh, you have A5. That is... yeah, still. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do with that. Now, maybe that wasn't the right way to go. Because I know they want this. I know what they want. Yeah, I gotta play a little faster. D5. I'm not gonna take it and open their bishop automatically. Make them work for that. Yeah, see, we're keeping that lock though. If they play E5, they really weaken that bishop. Or they play this way. No, that doesn't work. I don't think that works. Oh, queen could take. They can get C4. But I'll get some good pawns in here. You can take C4. Be my guest. Because I'll go into that endgame. All right. Well, I'm kind of forcing it now. But yeah, I like this pawns. Get off those checks and stuff. Hold that. Try and get a little time on the clock. Okay, let's try and work this. Let's try and get something here. Knight H40. Let's try to get something out of this. That's a little loose for me. It's a little loose. Gotta be careful here. Knight G5. Okay. Let's just trade down. I don't know. I feel kind of good about this. I feel pretty comfortable here. Knight F2. Am I losing something now? Did I screw this up? But I don't know. I just feel good about those past pawns. Yeah, that's not ideal. I'd rather not. But the knight can pull his weight. And he's still going after these guys, huh? D3. Now we can trade down. I'm happy to trade off one of the bishops. And then we could try to outplay him, the other bishop. Oh, missed that. Missed that. He even gets a check. He even comes out with or they even come out with a check, whoever they are. Yeah, I made a mistake there in time pressure. Let's see. Okay, so I'm down a pawn, but it's not all that terrible. Stop the rook intrusion. King gets centralized. Hold that. Start some maneuvers. Try and exploit that pawn. Ooh, that was good. That was a good move. I had knight f2. No, I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, they played it well. I thought I was okay in the end game, but then I dropped that pawn. See, dropped it. Also dropped the bishop. All right, I was trying. Well, they want to let me steamroll them. I think if maybe they're gonna try and let me steamroll them again. Like, hey, it worked last time, but I felt pretty good about that game, other than the finish. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm creating parity. I don't do that. Uh, okay, now they want to push. Well, that took 2 moves. I'll just play it solid. I don't see. Sometimes people think, oh, they lost the game, so the person who won, like, I'm going to come out there with a bunch of momentum. I'm like, okay, just keep the calm. And is that a pawn? Keep the calm, win a pawn. I'm getting the pawn. I'm trying to get an exchange actually. If I could take this one. Yeah, I could just develop and Well, kind of like that F. I don't know. I want that bishop to get active again. Maybe F5 first and let the knight come behind it. Yeah. And then, but that enables some type of stuff like last game because it's the same structure. I'm playing the other side of it, I think. And then knight e4 can come anytime. You can also play knight here to here later on. Only we could pin that knight. That would be nice. An Nimzo Indian kind of thing. I think I could still go here actually, and using that. You put that extra pawn to use. Well, would double it, but okay. Hold on. Get the bishop out. Go g6. Put pressure here with the idea of here. Okay, then I don't know if they saw it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those kinds of moves. I mean, yeah, now so they think I'm just doing something instant, but I'm planning for this and I want to win this. Okay, well that's forcing the issue. Although I wanted it with a more of a strike. Oh, I see. They want this, right? Yeah. But when I come here, it actually hits this, so it kind of forces their hand. If knight takes, I take with check. If they take, oh, knight take, knight take. Okay, fine. So I have to guard it. Queen d6, knight b5, slightly annoying also, and not a huge deal. Not rook e8 because then I want that knight to come there again. Go here. And then possibly this one. No, I think I repeat the idea though. I think I go here. They go here. Or I just go here and win the knight. Okay. This game they maybe gave me a little something more than that. Yeah. I think they missed that idea. Because they were playing for e4, but they were going for a strong positional idea. But they got what, 2 pawns? Yeah, it shouldn't be enough though. No, because I take this one as well. It's just a pawn. Just a pawn for a piece. No, it's a whole. No, I already had a pawn, so and the knight's pretty good there. Oh wait, did I just hang something? What am I doing? What am I doing? Awful, awful freebies, huh? Okay, now I'm really. I just want to challenge, huh? Okay, let's. So now they're up just an exchange. I really want to challenge, don't I? Well, they may have played alone accurately now. Did I take it? No. What was I thinking? I was like, no, the queen can't do anything. Oh, right. That's an exchange. Instead of being up a piece, I'm down exchange. Okay, well, the change of fortune, huh? Okay. Can we trap another knight? We try to trap another knight? We can generate some initiative, that's for sure. They want to hit me here, huh? They can play f4. 5. There we go, knight. Teaching the bishop. Queen c4. Oh, there. They trapping another knight. Did they just trap another knight? Sort of. Not really. Not really, but sort of. No. Oh, it didn't work. Fortunately, it didn't work. I do have that move, though, which stops their move. Okay. I feel like the compensation is nice. And now, okay, did they miss it? They missed it. We may get a piece back. Did we win the knights? Okay, we won another piece. They are going to try and get me again. But I will not permit it this time. I will not permit any tricks. No tricks. No. King can hide. I can go rook c8. The knight's good. I'm just keeping him there. He's great. I could take and I don't even want to take. I'm not going to let him unleash his bishop. I'm not going to let him out. Okay. Take it. Thanks. When I attack it, I push. Your bishop's entombed. Let's check. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. Okay, you're getting it back. Fine. But that's all you're getting. That's it. No more checks. And now I will replace the knight. No more. No, it's not hanging anymore. I see it. I see it. Okay. And then potentially knight. Oh, that could be nice. I mean, my rook needs to activate. Okay, I want that anyway. Fine. Oh, what am I doing? Did I just hang another piece? I just hung another piece. It's like a piece hanging fest. This is awful. That's awful. I have to be a little more focused. Give me a free game. Okay. Focus. Talk less, play more. Okay. King's English again. Take center. Take. Focus now. They're not getting away with this one. Oh no. Not gonna let him slip away. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. No, we can, no need to overreact to the bishop check. I just stop it though. No need to allow it. Keep developing. And that's why the knight was here. So always make sure that you gotta be, if you have the center, you have a responsibility to defend it. Okay. Push. Go here. They really want to go here. I'm not too worried about it, you know? It's not that big of a deal. Here, the center. No need to push. That can happen later. Then it reminds me of the Queen's Gambit accepted position. Knight g4, I kick it. Keep it tight. No tricks. Okay, what kind of initiative can we generate? Develop. Knight f5 is coming. I'm worried about e7 a little bit. See what they do. They defend it. They want knight g5, huh? How about knight e5? Sure, why not? I feel like there could be a pretty good kingside attack here. I mean, the king is fine on c1 for now. He can castle if he feels like it. He's still going to be on c1 either way. But the position's kind of opening. So maybe I want to get the bishop there. They want to undermine the knight. I see any tactic. I think so. Okay, fine. We'll get the bishop here. And potentially push. The rule of the bishop here would dictate that you probably want to win a pawn. Okay, now see. Last time I tried to win stuff, I did win stuff, but then I got a little carried away. Not bishop a4 because of b5, right? If I take, even push. I like taking. Okay, we're going for another endgame. The clean pawn up for now, anyway. With the bishop pair. This is promising. Don't mess it up. Now, bishop a4, he's got b5. I can't take en passant because the pin. That's unfortunate. Okay, what are we going to do about this? Yeah, they might get it back. Okay. Anything on e7. b4 is a little sketchy. But it's possible. Oh, wait, they're attacking us. Hold on. I can give him that. I could play. I'm just going to castle queenside pretty soon, so this is fine. If they take, I go queen d3. Yes. Okay, fine. Yeah. And the key is not to get into too much time pressure here, because that was my undoing. Now, how about g4 ideas? g4 is interesting. Yeah, how about let's not hang the rook? Okay, see, so this is the part where I just castle, or I play b5. Okay, wait a second, what about b5? B, nope. Okay, let's just castle, the position's fine. No tricks. Good position, good placement. No tricks this game. Yeah, let's just go here. No tricks. Keep that time up. I think b5 is, maybe, I was thinking rook c1 maybe, but I almost had queen takes, but the knight's covering. So I could take it and then I could take on e7. That's kind of a recurring theme. But the good thing is I could take it, allowing, yeah, I don't want to chase the queen. I want the queen right there. That's good. Stay there. Takes, knight takes, check. The knight would have to take, meaning we have there. Take the d file. Nothing else. Also a loose bishop. Okay. Oh, that can look good. You're threatening me. You think I'm gonna fall for that in time pressure? No way. Oh, they saw that much. Saw that much, huh? Yeah, I'm still getting exchange. I think. Or is it just a pawn? Is the back rank mate problem though? So you may be getting an exchange, and this time hassle free, hopefully. Okay, so now we're up 3 points. But just blow through the center. Okay, g6. Bishop e3 looks tempting. Just focus where the weakness is. That might be game. That might be game. I think they have to play queen e8 now. Okay. I'm happy with an endgame. If you want to go into the endgame. If you don't want to go into the endgame, I'm happy taking your knight. And the key is to not get carried away here. Keep your calm. Don't give him a fork. Don't give him anything. Keep the pressure on. Consolidate everything. It's already pretty much consolidated though, which is the nice thing about the position. I'll probably toss in g3. Oh, you really want to go ahead? Awkward. Because now yeah, g3 is kind of a threat now, I think. The knight is almost trapped, isn't it? Kind of corralled in there because of this move, you know. So now they can resign if they want. Or you can give me a knight, and then I'll win an easy endgame. Cut off the king, and go here. That's it. Because you can't stop that pawn there. b6, c6. Or you can do that here and not even give you the b4 pawn. Drive you off the diagonal. Take on c6. It still cuts off the king. It's always useful to have that rook cutting off the king, and then now you don't have time to do anything about it, and you can resign for real now. Yeah, doesn't look like there's any hope now. And then let's see. I'll play him again. Yeah, try and get a streak now after messing up. Or maybe they're just like I'm just gonna take my best of 3. I'll let you come back. Yes, I mean, this game I resisted the temptation to do anything too crazy, and that often can have good benefits. And then they just blundered here. I think that's just a blunder. But as you can see, like it's just a comfortable position for white. Maybe only a slight advantage here, but bishops are good. Knight's well placed. Yeah, that knight is really annoying. And then queenside majority, it's advanced. So, and then you just win the exchange and then consolidate, put pressure, win a pawn, trade queens. Don't give them any tricks. Not rook d4 because then they're winning after this. That's the last hope. Rook d3 is, I saw that. And go for f4. I saw the idea to trap the knight. And then it's done. Let's see, is it showing clearly? Oh, nice light square play. Yeah, but I messed that one up with the light square, if that's the one you're talking about. Thank you. Yeah, that was interesting. I trapped 2 knights and then I lost. On move 18, you could sack your queen and win the exchange. Oh, really? Instead of queen e2, you could win the exchange and a pawn, but you won it. Oh, that was the same game. That was a crazy game. Yeah, that was a great game. Okay, Kostas, you want to play a little bit? You want to get a game in? Let's see if you're on there. And a little commercial break. Non-profit commercial break for this GoFundMe. So if you didn't see it earlier, my 2 students won the DC State Championship. So if you want to pitch in to help them go to Orlando, check out the GoFundMe. It's on the link to this YouTube. Support 2 DC Chess Champions trip to Orlando. If you can see it there. There they are training. All right. Oh, and there's thank you. Cool. Thank you for them. And there's a picture I posted. So let's see. Good. Oh, there you are. All right. Let's go. Kostas and Portas. Okay. Good luck. So what's going on here? Get a couple games in. What's going on? These 2 pawns. This is interesting. You too. Because these are both loose. So how can we strike back? Maybe preparing e5. Strike back with that. Oh, where'd the music go? Good atmospheric music. So Kostas has a critical moment here. Got to think about you take or what. Now, if I take here, you just attack back. So I don't think I like that. I think I'm gonna go for a check. Inserting knight up here is kind of interesting too. Kind of see where he goes with that. Oh, that may have been a little bit inaccurate. May have been a little bit inaccurate. I think he has a good move. I overlooked. But maybe it's alright. Oh, you know what I didn't look at was you could have captured the queen, the rook on d8. Oh, so I did have something there. Queen on d8. Oh, pulled it away, and then I had the fork on e7. Ah, I see. So instead, they made a mistake, but I could have actually had it earlier. I see. So I was thinking you could have gone c3 here. I think he had c3 because that would have stopped my queen a5 check. But now I might do something else, you know, because this is loose. I think he might have missed that. Does it work? Yeah, because I don't care as much about this. I care more about the g2 pawn would be really nice to take. Because I'll take it with check, and you can always come back here if you need to. And then hopefully the bishop can infiltrate, and this is always an issue. That's always an issue. But the annoying thing about that move is just one of those things where you see that weakness on g2. Say, okay, there, and we had 2 loose pawns, so it's like, okay, it's kind of like having 2 f pawns, and how do you take advantage of that? So he said, if you can see it here, he said, I think the image is blocking it. He said in the previous game you could have captured it with the queen, the rook on d8, and in the end there was a knight. So how do you deal with this? The best way to deal. It's uncomfortable. But what do you do about it? Okay, well here, well then so he holds this. He's gonna, okay, I'm gonna do it because I know I can at least take and get the bishop. I know I at least have that. And then I can do a check anyway, and then I can take. Is that the best course of action? I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? What else? There's pressure here. Oh, that's what else. I could do bishop takes. Then I could take this with check. That's kind of tempting. A little more initiative in that one. And then I can take this one. I can take it back. There's either that, or I just keep my bishop and take here. Checking lets the bishop out though. Yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather just do this. So it's kind of more of a liquidation line, but it just keeps the pressure up. Gets rid of one of their defenders as well. And it just seems logical. Well, I can win maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, I'd probably end up a couple pawns up in that line because it's pawn for pawn right now. I might be able to win 2 pawns. I'll take this one. And then see if he wants to take back with his king, which would really be awkward to have the king on e3. I like this Native American. It's like a Native American track. Like good relaxing music. Okay. Now, let's see how he reacts. So I know I'm not losing anything. Like I know the knights are loose. I know I'm not going to get him in trouble because I always have capture hitting that one. Oh, and now he's going to take back with a pawn. Actually, I think I have knight. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but I might just be able to liquidate a lot here. Takes, trying to take that one. I take the other one. Tempo. It looks like a mess, but I'm going to try that. It's just like a bunch of liquidation. Especially if he takes back right away. Then I just take and I just sort of trade down. I think I'm safe enough for now. It's a little loose, but the king is actually protected for now. It's just these loose pawns here on the side, but that doesn't have anything to do with the king right now, so I think it's okay. I'm trying to undermine this pawn's protection of the knight while picking up the pawn. Okay, that's what I thought he might do, though. Something like that. Maybe I messed it up. Oh no, I take this one. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because if he takes, then I take. If he doesn't, yeah. Maybe you don't take and try to trap the knight or something. But I'll just hold that, block the bishop, and that's an exchange in 2 pawns. Good amount of material. Attack the pawn. Provoke b4, then I go a5. Yeah, if you go c3, I take and go c6, b6 or d6. Allowing the... I don't see any good discoveries. That allows this as well as hitting this. Pressure here will come. Actually, I have this move. I'm just playing a little more tactically because I think I have just tactical responses where I can keep things under pressure. And then now I can take this or take this. Take this first, actually. I'd rather do that. Because then I'm trying to undermine the bishop's control of this, which I don't really see him defending. So now, then I go e5 and I drive the knight back. Or you know what I could do is I could just force the trade of queens. Yeah, that's too much material now. Yeah, because what I can do is I can give it back, and then I just trade down. He could have taken it, and I would have been up too many pawns in the end. Sorry, I said sorry. Looks like it. So it really came down to the beginning. This just missing this. Let's see. I think well here. I don't know. What do you do about that? Maybe you have to play f3. He said, looks like enough pawns. Oh, he said total destruction. I said, no, well, just to warm up. But just pawns. Just pawns. Okay. Now it's the other side of this. So again, same issue. This is actually, I've never played this position before that I recall. Position number 884. Well, yeah, it was just some tactical chances. Got lucky with some tactical chances. Maybe I said maybe my my knights were overextended though. Anyway, good warm up. Then one more game. So now it's kind of like a bird opening. Oh, he just woke up. Yeah, it's morning over there in Greece. So I'm going to play that dark square control again. Go here, latching down on these dark squares. But then you just have to figure out what to do with this one. I think what I do, maybe I just play for c4. Start with that one. But this time he didn't let me get that G7. Was careful this time. Yes, this is very much like a very common type of bird opening. And also, he could have gone e5, which is why I needed to guard that to stop that move. Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move. Try to undermine that. Oh, I guess I can trade it, but not ideal. Not c3. c3 just blocks it, though. I don't want to take it. I want to leave this pawn by itself. Yeah, I'll just have to trade rooks if he wants. But that gives my bishop a spot. Bishop a2, and then c. If he doesn't take, I'll just go bishop a2 to block it. And then c4. Oh, there's that. Good move, good move. Now I kind of have to play c3. No, I don't have to play c3 because I do not have to give in to my opponent. No, fight back. Never give in. Now, he still hits it though. Although maybe now I can try c3 since the bishop's out. He can maybe play for like b6 and c5, but worst comes to worst, I'd take the knight. I'll take him a little time to do that though. The queen's kind of precariously placed here as well because I can play c3 and then I can play for a4. Yeah, it won't really give him much time to get that c5 in. Hard to do. Knight f2. Yeah, if he takes, I'll just take. That's fine. If he wants to take and take with his queen, that's fine. Yeah, c3 would enable me to take back that way. But I want to go here. The idea is to play here and then to get bishop e3 in. Takes. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's okay. So if he takes, I toss in bishop e3. I take back this way. Yeah, you can argue a3 is kind of weak, but I guess I still keep my dark square control, which is really the key in this position. Although I actually, I may actually want my this piece to go here. Let's see. I think we can begin with this though. But he is looking toward that c5 idea to hit the bishop, make it uncomfortable there. Okay, good move, good move. Yeah, I should have. See, this was superficial. I should have been on d3 to begin with. Okay, now I gotta deal with that. Yeah. Well, he was gonna get it in either way. I think so. Yeah. Nothing much I could do about it, I don't think. Just castle. Yeah, it's okay. And then I think what I will do is if he plays c5, I take it. No, I take g6. Oh, he played e. Wait, what? Isn't that dropping a pawn or something? Yes. I get my bishop out of the fire now. He might get the pawn back. Not really, no. Because if he takes, then I have like queen h5 stuff. Almost a bishop sack in some line. Yeah, I don't think he needed to do that. I don't think the bishop sack. It might work, but it's a little risky. And then we can just hold the pawn for now. Figure it out from there. But yeah, probably knight g4. Now we kind of have a French-like position. He can play c4 if he wants. Now it removes some of the tension there. That's already covered, but I moved my rook off. But the queen might get in trouble there. Yeah, I think it's trapped. Just, again, just playing solid. Like sometimes I just do these series where I just focus on playing solid, and that tends to work better than playing crazy, playing crazy chess, not crazy house, but just doing like being active. I don't know, it's a balance, but obviously you're pressing, but you also want, yeah, definitely more resistance. That's for sure. Let's take a look at it real quick. But yeah, you just had one moment. There was that one moment where you just didn't need to play e5. I think, yeah, you were doing really well. I think all you have to do is, I was worried about this move, You just play c5 and it's at least equal, I think. I was gonna take on g6 if you played c5. Let's see how that would have gone. So you take, or f6, yeah. So I take. I was thinking about taking on g6 and then going bishop e5, or I take this way and saying e takes and then c4. Yeah, I guess that makes sense too. Here's what I was planning, because if you take, then I take on h7. Oh, but then, no, why is it that so bad? I don't think that's that bad, huh? Or f7, or I could take even f7. Yeah, sure. Why is that so bad? Oh, what am I thinking? I'm losing a piece. Wait. Yeah, I miscalculated that. Yeah, I would have been losing a piece in that line. So I would have to take on f6. Yeah. So I would take on f6, and then you don't want to you don't want to open your king too much. So you take this way, you lose some central control. And yeah, I like the look of that. You get some light square control, d4, and then you take the light squares, and then you'd probably challenge it, and then maybe I can ignore it. Sure. Rook e1. Yeah, I like that better. Take it and then just stick your rook on the b file. It looks about equal, but actually my position's kind of under some pressure here. I think you're fine here. Black is doing well, I think. Queen c6 they recommend. Let's see. Rook e1. I was kind of looking at g3 to be able to move this pawn. Let's say you go g3. Rook e8. Yeah, playing for e4. You take it. Looks a little risky to take. What if you go rook e1, bishop d6, and then you get e4? Yeah, it's about equal, you know. I think white, yeah, sure, white has a little bit of pressure. White has a better pawn structure. You know, you can attack this pawn, or this is not a weak pawn though, but white has a more fluid pawn structure. But black is fine here. Sure, queen c2. It says white's up like half a point. I don't think there's much. Maybe do you ever play d3? Just to solidify. Yeah, that looks good. And then just enter the endgame, maybe. Yeah. Enter an endgame with slightly better pawn structure and just kind of trying to see what you can make happen there. And if he takes, you get the b file. I don't think you would take it. I think maybe just, let's say you go here. What's so strong about taking? Oh, the a pawn. That's a problem. You did this. I mean, you don't have to do that, obviously. You can play something else. Yeah, white's a little bit better, but yeah. So that's hopefully that was helpful looking over that one. But I think Kostas, you played really well that game. But yeah, just c5 because I felt like my pieces were comfortable. I kind of like whenever you have those piece duos, but it was almost too comfortable, right? It was almost too comfortable where you're like, okay, one of these pieces is gonna get punked around. So, but when you want e5, then it's just winning. Yeah, then I just take bishop. It doesn't make much of a difference. And then I could take with the f pawn. Wow, that makes a difference. What if I had taken with this pawn? And then you go, let's say, I may have a sack on h7. Wow. Because the knights are coming in, and well, you have the classic bishop sacrifice. And if you go back, it's queen h5. If you go here, wow, queen b1 check works, huh? You could even go to b1. The c2 is better, but you take jack, and you go here, knight g4, and then you have queen f5, right? So queen h7 looks faster. Then rook. Then where's the mate? With the other rook? Oh, with the queen. Oh yeah, you could take, yeah. Nice. Or you can just bring in this rook and go here as well. So yeah, that would have worked. So the taking with the pawn enables this type of thing. So what does the knight do? Knight e8, does that stop it? What if you take now? What happens? Now it doesn't work, huh? King h6. And the difference is very small. But the bishop is open now. Might help. So it's harder. So the difference is that in the previous line, if knight d7, So suddenly it works, and then check, and king h6 doesn't work because why does it work in this line? That would be on. Oh, because you have knight g4 check without getting taken, so you can toss in knight g4 check, I think, as a response. Yeah, without getting taken. That's why it's important to have the knight on e8, keep the bishop open. You go here. What are you running into? Ooh, that nice queen. Now it's queen b1. Does it make a difference? Queen b1 check, and then we take with the slaughter of the king there. Yeah, cool. Good games. So again, my final pitch. Check out the fundraiser, and if you can pitch in $10 or whatever, it's going to a good cause to send the DC champions down to Orlando this summer. All right. Well, I'll try and get in more soon, and hopefully that was helpful. Looking at some chess 960 and studying the chess strategy. All right. Have a good night, or if you're Kostas, have a good morning.